A week goes by. The ring has dug into certain secrets and have formulated ideas. We're going to pick up with one of those ideas. Praxis and Izzy. You had interest in having a few beers after work. Despite the reviews of this place saying that the beers are fake. Not entirely sure what that means, but it was odd enough, and it's within the same sector as the offices that everybody works from. This place known as Theka. Not too far away from the skyscrapers I work. Seems like just based off of sheer proximity is the reason why this place the go-to. Very easy to meet up after work at this location. Obviously, at the end of a shift, this place relatively bit their dinners. So with that being said, two of you are in extremely busy right now. Lots of chatter. How do you want to go about this? If you want to roll a perception check to look for certain individuals that you may have been able to flag investigations, that is perfectly fine. Praxis?
Which one's my initiative?
Perception is wits plus composure.
Oh, wits plus composure.
Yeah, not an
He's already starting to fight.
Oh, that's off.
She's punching someone in the face. So, wits plus composure.
Okay, says I have 3 successes.
Where?
Yeah, it hasn't popped up. My connection to the server has been interrupted.
Oh no.
I am dying.
There it goes. I confirm she got 3
connection
successes.
to the server has been interrupted.
Yeah, there's a small hiccup here, everybody. Sorry about that. Technically. Alright. Praxis, you were specifically looking, if I'm not mistaken, for somebody from Blackfire.
That's right.
Were there any specific people you were looking for?
Either management, like office management, or my department specifically.
You would find mostly the office. Probably wouldn't find your co-workers here, or at least the higher ups of your co-workers, just because lawyers tend to like things a little fancy than this place might offer. But as for Blackfire, you're not. They're fairly insular. Not gonna get anybody that you know specifically as, oh, this person's the manager, person this or that, but you do see some of the security individuals that you see around the building doing small patrols every now and again, because they do patrol the building floor by floor from what you can tell, and according to the schedule.
So I'll go up to the bar, order a drink, and just kind of while I'm waiting, once it arrives, try and get eye contact with one of them, just sort of looking around, and as soon as I get the eye contact, just kind of raise the bottle and
He just
acknowledge them.
he makes a similar gesture, you know, as he kind of hunkers down over his drink. You do about roughly the same thing, I'm guessing? Or
Yeah, I go ahead and like take off my blazer, put my hair down, kind of give a more relaxed vibe.
as you both find people to converse with, go ahead and make me gonna be manipulation plus social. Peruse the bar, so to speak, and try to get information. Is there something specific that you guys are looking?
I'm sorry, you said manipulation and what?
Socialize.
Nice.
Your rolls
Great.
today live have been solid.
Brutal.
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
been solid.
Specifically, I'd like to see if there's if anyone's put their like security card, if they've got it like down like it was on a lanyard, if they've taken it off their neck and put it on the table or whatever in front of them.
I'm gonna make an roll. If anybody would be,
I'm enough to do that.
yeah, quite frankly, there's no other way to phrase that. How stupid is this person? Well, they're going to at least have average intelligence, though. They get 2 die. You're like, please be stupid. Please be stupid.
Come on, be an idiot.
Do they have the common sense merit? Wow, they do.
We've got a genius. Great.
3 successes on 2 die. Okay. It's gotta be one of these. Because this is the second time I've done this.
It does not bode well for us.
No. Anybody that is having a key card, it's either tightly around their neck or hidden away in a pocket, a bag, or something out of sight. You would assume they all have them on them, though, because most of these are coming directly from work. So you would know that they have it on them.
Oh.
And I unfortunately is people are you're turning people away, essentially. Corporate chitter chatter,
awkward.
not your forte. It seems like, and actually,
Nobody wants to talk to HR.
not
Hey!
Even off work.
She's not
I'm
HR.
HR.
Oh, that's right. You're HR. Sorry. I forget.
All right. Let's go ahead and at this point, the main reason why you are turning people is you start noticing a involuntary tick in your cover. This tick is due to the cover's addicted condition. As you would very well know, cover is addicted to certain illicit substances, which have not indulged in the past week. So some of their twitchiness is due to this addiction that the covers.
Oh man, this tastes really good. I really want more now. Why do I want more? Bartender, I want another one, please. Maybe 2.
Praxis, you would start noticing that Izzy is starting to down alcoholic beverages with reckless abandon. Let's put it like that.
With a gusto.
Obviously.
Oh no.
This. So I'm going to go over to some of the guys that I saw on the way in and just say, it seems that one of our associates has something of a taste. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time we got a ride home.
They look over, and I'm guessing you indicated, and they look
Yeah,
over and they're like,
something.
I mean, why are you asking us? They kind of look at you confused as to why you're coming to them with this.
Oh. Simply the closest table. Recognize someone else. Then I'll turn around and
Turn around and
just look to see if there's anyone else I recognize. So
right. We'll put a pen. Can't.
Yes.
Having been here a week, what is your go-to?
As for like what I'm doing, or
Yes.
just oh yes. So I'm gonna follow up on information that I've received. I'm gonna make a phone call upstairs to the Utopia now. Just get them on the line, see what's going on. Why is there problems coming through my department, kind of thing.
Thank you for calling Utopia Now. My name is Rachel. How can I help you today?
Yeah, well, I don't know what time it is, but good morning, evening,
Morning.
afternoon, whatever. Good morning. Elliot down in customer service, first floor. I'm calling about, well, the people calling us. You see, there's been a number of calls recently regarding your company, and I was just wondering what the policy you'd like me to follow regarding them is.
Oh, I'm so very sorry about that. We try to make it clear. Some people just they don't pay attention to the fine print, and they just look up our address and then they just call the number associated with the address. We apologize for that.
Well, this is completely understandable. A lot of these common people calling in they can't really comprehend the fact there's like 12 companies in this building.
No, I completely understand how frustrating that might be. We're working on a different system to be able to better serve our residents and our customers. Actually, that's a good question I need to ask. Is it in regards to our apps, or is it in regards to the city.
Which one is it in regards to?
They're in regards to the city.
Okay. The people they keep calling in likely regards to your city, which I must say is a fascinating concept. A lot of land out there in the sea to be reclaimed, but people calling in zoning laws and everything. People upset about legalities. I will admit I don't have all the laws memorized in this country. I've only moved here recently. But...
Oh, well, knowing the laws of this country wouldn't really help you all that much, as it would be our current foray into this is off the coast of California, so it would be American laws we're dealing with. But since it is city related, you would need to direct them, and then she gives you a phone number to give them, or an email address then follows. Those would be the two most pertinent ways. What a world we live in, where a city, or where a company, an app company, can own an entire town.
I can only think, why pick California of all places, though? Surely the land is expensive there. I mean, you could probably get double, triple the size of a town if you were to invest in this country.
Possibly. I don't know everything that goes on. I don't know why specifically. I think the boss, the owner, is from California, I think.
That's understandable, I suppose. I wouldn't expect you to know all the answers. But, hey, your company is looking to expand. I know a few folks, freshly graduated, looking for employment. Talented individuals, good friends of mine, helped me out when I moved here. Not the details, but there's a lot of money to be made in a developing country like this. Hey, pass it on. Maybe you get promoted. Anyways,
I do have to say William Horn oversees all new hires directly.
Oh, of course. I barely even know if you're hiring. I don't even know if you're hiring. I wouldn't send people off to, harass you about positions that don't exist. Just a thought, Trying to look out for the people who helped me, Pay it forward.
No. I completely understand. I do the same with my friends. Most of the stuff that we are looking for are people that are developers for 3D printing softwares, wireless networking, stuff like that. Well, it's one of those things where we're not directly hiring, but if somebody's resume comes across our desk that is of a certain caliber, obviously we're going to look into it, because we are truly on cutting edge advances.
No, naturally, of course. I can pass it along to my dear friends and colleagues, but I'll see if they're interested. Either way, do you require the information about the callers who I originally called about the complaints? I don't know if you want names or phone numbers, etc. I don't know what your policy is or looking into these things.
Well, because things are strictly monitored, we actually already have names. We would just need the contact information, and then we would be able to reach out. If they're living within the town, then very, very, very easily look up there.
Very well. I will consolidate it and send an email later today.
All right. Is there anything else I can help you with during this phone call?
I don't know what that face was. But I don't believe so. I'm just trying to keep my department running as efficiently as it can.
And our phone calls aren't helping you.
Out of company calls are just another hurdle that needs to be vaulted, you know.
No, completely understood and as stated. I apologize. We try to make it clear, but, you know, not everybody likes to read.
Unfortunately not. But, hey, if they did know how to read, I would be out of a job, so maybe it's for the best.
She kind of chuckles and goes, all right, well then, Elliot, you said your name was. Have a wonderful day.
As to you, I will hang up.
Yep, the line clicks. As we move over to Maven.
Yes. So, during that week, I was unable to find any obvious security weaknesses. So Maven is going to introduce some.
Oh, okay.
So, less obvious. He's going to be using Living Recorder on just a few people. Well, mainly the janitors that have access to floors that she doesn't have access to, and maybe some people in other departments.
Okay, so how does this ability work?
Let's see. So I'll roll manipulation investigation, and then I can record a number of scenes equal to primum, which would be 7, throughout the day. And then I need to make physical contact afterwards to download said information. So it's any tactile, auditory, olfactory, everything that they see, hear, taste, feel is downloaded.
Okay. Give me your first roll for that.
Okay.
These are going to be more synopsises. I'm not going to give you direct scenes. I'm not talking to myself.
Yeah.
I refuse.
So there's 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, so let me go ahead and take a look-see here at my list of floors. What would be the most... Is there a specific company you are more interested in than the rest?
Was there one that was asked during our time in the bolt hole? The 61st floor, I believe, was one. Who's on the 61st floor?
No, the 61st floor was not mentioned during the bolt hole.
Oh, it wasn't. No, it was mentioned during the break.
Yeah. It was basically no. It was Nyappykitty's question. Sorry. Basically all of a lot of the files go up to the 61st floor. Nobody knows how they get up there. They don't know who works there or anything like that. And nobody cleans it. That you.
Oh, well, I wouldn't be able to do that there anyway, so.
Yeah. That's why.
Any other floor.
That's why I'm mentioning it, is that one's not possible.
Okay. In that case, well, I guess if any of the other characters had a floor they were interested in, I could find out who cleans that floor, and then...
This is for one person, just so you're aware.
Right.
Yeah. So, does anybody want that?
Anybody want a floor?
I think everybody wants this floor.
Everyone wants a floor. I could do 3 rolls.
Well, I mean,
If you're offering,
Yeah.
guess so.
He wants somebody in Blackfire.
Blackfire, yeah.
So
Otherwise, this first roll, if nobody has a specific floor, then it would be a janitor that has access to floors that I don't, so I could see what's happening on other floors.
So, I hear Blackfire. So, well, see, that's the thing. It's going to be a janitor that has access to Blackfire's floors.
Right.
So, this person specifically has access to 3 floors. 3 floors only. The 18th, 19th. Actually, no, I take that back. They would have access to 18, 19, 21 through 30, and the 52nd. Outside of the communal 4 floors that everybody.
Okay.
These will start at the lowest, the Blackfire Security main office. This, honestly, looks like a war room. To the so much so that they have operators on the computer talking in 3 or 4 different languages. Cover doesn't, or the person listening doesn't understand those. You would.
I do.
Specifically, the languages you would hear. You hear some Arabic, you hear some Russian. You also hear a very specific dialect of Korean, specifically of the northern variety. This person makes a glance at a couple of the computer screens, and most of them are satellite imagery of different locations. You're not entirely sure what's going on in those locations. Floor 19 and floor 52 are very similar, but essentially instead of different locations, you see that these 2 floors contain camera imaging. Basically, from floor 40 down is what the cameras show up on in floor 19, and on floor 52 it's floor 41 through 79. There are, from what you can tell, no cameras, at least you would guess, on the 8th.
Okay.
Now, floors 21 through 30. Or sorry, 33 through 39. My bad. If I said 21.
21 to 30.
Okay, so I said 33 through 39 the first time?
No.
I meant 33 through 39. Sorry.
33.
It's storage. However, all the storage, this room is heavily guarded. We're talking 10 individuals with weapons you don't recognize. We're talking things that look like what you would see in sci-fi movies. They all have the Blackfire logo on their outfits. Now, because of the way demons work, your memory is perfect. You can basically replay the exact same scene in your head 10,000 times, you know. Remember everything in minute detail, even if you don't necessarily do it in that moment. So obviously going back, this would be definitely later on after you had time to process.
Mm.
All the weapons have a emboldened, engraved signature of GA. Which you would be well aware is the logo of Ganaducci Armaments.
Ganaducci?
Ganaducci. Yep.
Thought it should be General Atomic.
We're not in the Fallout world.
Yet.
That being said, give me a stamina roll. Your stamina, please. Less for you and more for your cover, but just the way things work.
All right.
How sloshed is your cover?
And she started singing yet.
That's nearly sloshed enough.
Is my shirt still on?
Nope.
Nope.
Before you've, Praxis, before you found anybody willing to abscond with, they have gotten up on the table and have started dancing to the music.
I love India.
Oh.
My shirt's off and my bra has unicorn prints on it. Woo!
I'm gonna turn back to those guys that I was talking to, and
I love this song.
As you turn back to them, they're like, "Oh, if you're so concerned, why don't you?"
I was asking for help.
Okay, that one we can do. We can help you. I am going to require a contested roll here. This is going to be dexterity and athletics for Praxis, and this is going to be resolve plus athletics for Iz. Resolve because she is determined not to leave.
And I have got another plan as well, but
Should she be successful in resisting?
no. With the sorry, it's dexterity athletics.
2 successes.
Wow.
What the?
What is that?
7 successes.
I'm now retiring from Chronicles of Darkness.
7 successes out of 7 dice.
Chronicles of Darkness, that's how it works.
I don't want to go.
You don't get a choice in this.
I
Praxis-
don't want to go.
Praxis is a cat wrangler by trade, apparently. That was their life as an angel, was a cat wrangler. They wrangled cats as an angel.
The other shoulder, it's more comfortable.
As you leave with Iz apparently over your shoulder, where do you head?
What I was hoping to do is, if I've got help from some of the Blackfire guys,
Yes.
I want to try and, while we're sort of wrangling, is try and get a hand in a pocket and swap out a card with a business card, which I would like to use Cuckoo's Egg.
Gesundheit?
Cuckoo's Egg is replace an item with a something of similar shape, which is indistinguishable from the original.
Okay, so
At least his first perception.
okay, so give me a. This is going to be dexterity plus larceny to actually get your hand in the pocket, and then you can use. I'm assuming that's an embed.
That's the roll for Cookie's Egg as well.
Okay, cool. So just give me 2 rolls for that.
Dex larceny, that's 5.
Do I
I'm
see
gonna
this
willpower this.
happening?
You're drunk.
You are no, you do not say this.
Oh, I'm going to use willpower.
wanted to try
Let's
to ruin
go for
it.
it.
It's like, I want to try.
So 4 successes. Okay, so your hand is. Let me go ahead and roll the opposed perception.
I want to put my hand down pocket.
These guys are security guards, so that their wits and composure are going to be a little bit higher than average.
Hand in pocket.
You're perfectly fine, so go ahead and give me the activation roll for your embed.
Question is, am I okay?
I'm going to willpower that one again, and 2. That's good. I will take that.
All right.
So he doesn't get any negatives from like handling a flailing drunk over his shoulder?
This is
He got an exceptional success.
Also, I don't know if you've ever seen, like, there's some videos of YouTube, on YouTube of pickpockets. They will always use a distraction. They'll, like, tap you on the shoulder and they go in with the other hand. So you flailing is probably going to help things.
yeah. So
If anything, you're giving him a bonus.
I love my job.
And as we're on the way out, I'd like to say to the bar staff, can you call a taxi?
absolutely. And he
And a
immediately
good
turns
one,
around
too.
and he starts calling for a taxi to come pick you up.
With fluffy seats.
Oh, you get the one with beads on the seats.
With fluffy seats.
Fluffy seats. I don't feel good.
Now, as you guys get into the taxi, I didn't mention this before, but you are always in control of your cover. You can choose to act drunk, which is what
Yay.
which is what has happened here. You are in complete control of your cover, though, which means that in probably the fastest turnaround ever, has sobered up.
Put on my jacket. Sit up straight. That was fun. Did you get what you needed?
I'm assuming we're together now,
Yeah,
Outside.
in the taxi.
and I will take out the card and absolutely. Thanks for the help.
Yes, that was planned on my part.
Now, this new key card that you have in your hand is very much similar to Mavens. They have access to a lot of. However, pretty much they only have access to Devacorp, so they still don't have access to Utopia Now's floor or the Last Dynasty International. However, they do have access to the Luminous Labs and the Butterfly Cryptozoology. Without giving a long list of floors at this very moment, I'm just giving you that as a heads up. We will cover that later. The exact. However, it is a very long list of floors as you look at it.
Okay, and realizing that this card is obviously when he tries to use one of my business cards as he perceives, then he's obviously going to get something cut. So there's probably a time limit on using this one. So, first opportunity, head back to Devacorp.
It is night at Devacorp. This is your standard business, so it is. Most of the floors are only open, most of your business is only done between 9 to 5. Phrase it like 9 to 6, that range. However, the viewing platforms are open to the public till 9, 10 p.m. So it is still quite busy, but it's more general public rather than workers. Are you joining?
Yes.
As you approach the elevators.
I was going to say outside because I don't want to go in.
Yeah.
I've got to. Where is it?
I want to go in the building.
I am. I'm just not. I'm using identity theft.
Isn't our whole existence identity theft?
This is a temporary cover, but I look like the guy whose security guard this is. Cameras.
Yes, because there are cameras to deal with, so how do you want to handle the camera?
Where is it?
Unless Praxis has a way to handle this.
It's on page 142, by the way.
Yeah, I was looking. I was trying to. The reason I couldn't find it is because I was searching for identity that.
Identity that.
Manipulation subterfuge. Should I make the roll?
Yes, please.
So manipulation subterfuge and 5. Oh!
So, what does a failure do here for this ability?
It doesn't work. That one, let's be honest, that was well overdue. No effect. The demon and his compatriots take the chances talking in public as usual.
Okay.
Oh no, that's out of conversation. Sorry, wrong one. I can make the same as I can make another attempt at a -1.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, I will. This is kind of essential. But I'm going to willpower it this time. So -1 is 4 plus 3 is 7. 2. I'll take that.
And it's I heard compatriots.
No, I was looking at the next.
Okay.
The next one. That was me reading the wrong bit. Target identity. Meanwhile, the target loses her identity entirely and succumbs to lethargy. She sleeps while the demon is using her persona, or sometimes wanders in a daze.
So you are this person, essentially.
Yes, I'm just saying a number of hours. So I've got 2 hours. Yeah, a number of hours equal to successes.
Okay. So you're more than capable of entering the building. I'm assuming, obviously, you kind of duck off into a less visible area to do this, because I think shapeshifting needs to be ill-advised.
Yeah, it's kind of like this lattice effect, kind of goes, kind of folds down, and it's like, and it's his face.
How do you want to handle this?
Does Praxis have some kind of backpack, luggage, suitcase type thing?
Gonna put a bag over your head?
The outfit, that, because you would also steal the clothes, it's an exact duplicate, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is military-esque style clothing.
Sorry, there's an alarm going off right now. Give me a moment.
Yes.
Time to wake up.
That being said, you would have rather large cargo-style pants.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so I want to. I have detachable limbs.
okay. Oh,
Just put my arm over there, put the leg over there. Just touch my head
Basically,
in.
Nothing.
Funny compromise roll time?
yes, that is a compromise roll. It's not a very big one, though, because it's just one aspect.
Yeah, you get a bunch of bonuses, but you still get a condition even if you succeed, so you know why it sucks.
So, that roll is going to be, if anybody has that already pulled up.
Compromise roll? Wasn't that wits composure, or am I miss? Hold on.
No, compromise is just cover,
Okay, so, hold on.
I think. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'm also looking for a because
I think it's cover, and then the modifier, you get a +1 for every demon form ability you didn't turn on.
yeah. So
Yes.
how many demon forms do you have?
One, two, three. Is that like the ability thing,
Yes.
or
How many abilities do you have?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13?
So it's going to be 10 plus 12. So you rolled 22. I don't think Iz is gonna have any issue with the compromise here.
So what do I roll?
22 dice.
Just straight?
Yes.
Okay. Do I click on the dice and then put 22?
You put simple. You click simple roll and then click the die 22.
Okay, simple roll. Oh, okay. 22.
Exceptional.
Only 6? Wow.
Exceptional success on a compromise roll. Anybody have that pulled up real quick?
Not yet.
Cover. Here we go. Somehow manages not only to survive the compromise, but to incorporate it into the cover and become stronger for it. The character takes an experience
Woohoo!
and regains a point of willpower.
Woohoo!
So you can either take that in your cover experience or your regular experience. And what exactly are you breaking off and giving? You can give an eye to.
Praxis, how do you want to go about this? And I start like disattaching myself.
Sorry, out of character. What are you looking to get from this?
Well, to sneak in. And well, I guess you can leave an eye out.
I'm on something of a time limit, just so you're aware. Getting your eye into the building isn't such a problem as it is removing it if you'd like it to stay longer than, at the very least, 2 hours. That's up to you.
Sounds like a plan for me. Get into trouble, I could just fly in.
So you pop out an eye and give it to Praxis? And as Praxis pockets the eyeball,
You have just finished listening to this week's episode of Demon the Descend, Frayed Wires, part of the Domain Gaming's Contagion Anthology, written and told by Wyverian. A special thanks to you, the listener, and if you wish to continue supporting us, subscribe, like, and share. As always, comments are welcome. Until the next chapter, don't stop asking yourself, what does one do if the slaver is the key to one's survival?